Good morning, YouTube. This is The Future's Yours. We're back again trading the NQE Mini Futures. It's about 5 minutes till market open so far. All I've done is go to the 15-minute chart. All I did was add 2 more support and resistance zones from the overnight session. Wasn't much. Just 2 more than yesterday. I have my pivots, EMAs on here. Looks a little messy on 15-minute, but we'll go to 1 minute. Trade on. Market opens in 4 minutes, so we'll be right back, see what we could get done today.
Order filled.
That's a nice pullback. Let's see if we could break back up to new highs. We are in all-time high territory right now, so it's risky.
Stop filled.
Well, that's unfortunate. That was a $250 loss. But it makes sense. I broke my rule. Traded in the first 15 minutes. That's usually what happens. It's important to stick to your rules.
Order filled.
Again, it's risky. First 15 minutes. Alright, moving to break even. Take off the risk. This is a risky spot to be trading. So if I break even, be happier than taking a loss.
Stop filled.
Got stopped out at break even. That's alright, it was a risky setup. Not too upset about that. I'm glad I took off the risk. Even if it goes in my favor now, wasn't really worth holding that risk on this setup. It's not really an A+ setup. It would have been nicer if I got in once this third wick rejected down here.
Order filled.
Got another bounce near the pivot here. Do a little less risk on this one. Going to break even again. Sucks getting stopped out at break even, but sucks worse to get stopped out for a loss.
Stop filled.
I'm happy with that. I took back what I lost on the first trade. Takes a little bit of pressure off. And that is a nasty looking wick. Currently up $10. It's not much, but it's better than being down 260. I'm
Order
jumping in
filled.
short. Very risky. 7 o'clock is very risky.
Stop filled.
Another break-even trade. Today is tough. Very choppy. This is just ugly price action. Went down 15 points. Straight back up 20.
Order filled. Stop filled.
There we go. That rejection did not work out. That was just a big fake out down here. Trend line is void now.
Order filled.
And I just succumbed to FOMO. Only human, guys.
Stop filled.
Again, my stop was barely there.
Order filled.
Getting a lot of wicks in both directions. Again, it's just a ugly day of price action. We break below here, I have a stop set to add a position. Hopefully it's a really strong, fast move down like we've been having over here. Not, I'll be right about at my max loss for the day on this account.
Stop filled.
Alright, I'm in for 2 contracts now. Very high risk. And the risk is off. Both break even. Really gonna try to hold this one if it doesn't come back up. Gonna take off one
Order
contract
filled.
there. And I'm glad I did. Look at that pullback. Caught that contract right at the bottom of that candle. Holding the second one. That wick is in our favor. It's very, very rare that I'll do more than one contract. But because we had this going down, I had a feeling if we broke this low, it was going to shoot down. Locking in profits down here. Get that target. Moving down to the wick.
Order filled.
Alright. That just made up for the whole morning. That was about an $1,100 trade. I was down 500 and change. Got to plus 575. I was in a rough position. I said I was going to be done for the day. I broke my rule. Because I saw this setup forming, it worked out. We'll go to the 1 minute chart. You'll see this big wick. This opening range breakout was a huge trap. And that's the only reason I thought it would be good to get in here. Got in too early here, got stopped out just a little bit. Just because you get stopped out on a trade doesn't always mean you were wrong. It's okay to try again if the setup forms again. Here it broke out again, swept more liquidity that it needed. Ended up coming down. Got in here. It's bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. The 1 minute chart looked nice. I was looking at the 2000 tick chart, and you could see wick, wick, wick. I had a strong feeling if we broke right below here, I set a stop order to set a second position. I had a feeling if we broke below, it was just going to tank, and boy was I right. I trimmed a bit here just to get myself closer to break even on the day if we shot back up. That's fine, but I held for my full second target. Worked out great. We're up on the day now. I'm going to call it there. Rough day, but turned it around. Alright, everybody. Stay safe, stay profitable, and the future's yours.